I put Drake Maye on North Carolina's team to try and save Bill Belichick's career. Our first game of the season was against TCU, which started off pretty great with this passing touchdown right here, where he would first break a tackle and then run into the end zone. We would extend our lead on the next drive with this passing touchdown to a running back right here, which was another great pass by Drake Maye. And then after that we would also extend it once again with this passing touchdown, so a great start to the game. We would then try to score another touchdown with this deep shot, but we unfortunately didn't connect. But after that we would connect on this pass right here, which would extend our lead even further. Then we would ice the game with this touchdown, and that also meant that Drake Maye became the player of the game. Our next game would be against FCS Southeast, where we would first take the lead with this field goal. And then we would complete this passing touchdown to a wide receiver who would first run past the defender and then run all the way to the end zone, so another great touchdown by Drake Maye. After that we would throw another deep ball into the red zone, which ultimately gave us great field position to run it in on this option play. Then he would run the ball into the end zone once again, which pretty much iced the game for us, and we won 41-7. Our next game would be against UConn, where this pass right here got us down to the red zone, which ultimately allowed us to take the lead on this touchdown throw. Then we would extend our lead with this throw on the 2-yard line, and we would extend it even further with another touchdown pass from Drake Maye. We would keep on scoring where he would throw another touchdown pass on this comeback route, and then we would also extend it with another rushing touchdown and yet another passing touchdown, this time to our running back. Then Drake Maye would show off his wheels with this rushing play right here, which pretty much got us inside of the 5-yard line, which ultimately allowed us to score yet another passing touchdown right here, which pretty much iced the game, which meant we would win yet another game. Our next game would be our first real test, and we would go up against the Hurricanes. The game would start off decent for us. We made a great throw right here, which was also a great catch. But after that, Drake Maye would make his first big mistake of the season with this interception. Fortunately, we were able to bounce back, where transfer running back Hardy were able to run past pretty much all the defenders, which also gave us the lead 7-3. We tried to capitalize on our momentum, where Drake Maye would show off his speed once again and try to match Hardy, but unfortunately on the next play he would stare down the receiver and throw another interception. Fortunately we were able to bounce back yet again, where Drake Maye would drop back all the way to his own end zone and throw this deep ball, which allowed us to extend our lead. We would keep on attacking through the air, but we once again got into Miami territory on this pass. But yet again, Drake Maye would throw an interception, and yet again on the next drive he would throw another interception, but this time it would end up being a pick 6. These interceptions didn't deter Drake Maye, since he would complete another pass which would get us all the way down to the 1-yard line, and then Drake Maye would run it into the end zone. We would go for the 2-point conversions to get a 7-point lead, and we would convert. Then we were on a 2-minute drill to try and win the game, where we first would complete this pass to a running back who got into enemy territory. And then Drake Maye would scramble here, which gave us a great starting point since we got another first down. And then he would complete this pass where he would break 1 tackle, no actually 2 tackles, and he would score the leading touchdown. This would ultimately ice the game, which gave us our first win against a ranked opponent. Our next game would be another tough game. We would face number 4 in the nation, Duke, and on our first drive, Hardy would run past all the defenders and gave us a 7-point lead. We would keep on pounding the rock as Hardy once again scored another touchdown, and after that we would throw this deep bomb and we would extend the lead to 21-0. We would keep on going while this pass right here got us all the way down to the almost red zone. And on the next play we would throw yet another pass which gave us a 28-0 lead. We would then take the foot off the pedal, but Hardy still wanted to get yet another rushing touchdown, and with that meant we won the game 38-7, which was amazing considering it was the number 4 team in the nation. We would take the lead early against Boise State with this field goal right here, but on the next drive I would throw this interception, which really ended up becoming a Drake Maye special in this series. But this interception wasn't only an interception, it also ended up being a pick 6. Hardy wanted to avenge Drake Maye and he rushed it into the end zone, but on the next drive I would throw yet another interception, this time in the red zone. Fortunately we were able to score a touchdown on this 4th and goal. Boise State still kept the lead, but on this play right here we would tie the game with this passing touchdown, and on the next drive we were once again behind, and this play just looked like it maybe might get us a first down, but this spin move gave us the touchdown which ended up tying the game. We would end up getting the ball back and the game was still tied, and this pass right here looked like it might give us a chance to get the win, but unfortunately on 4th and goal I would end up taking this field goal, which meant that they would win this game with this game-winning field goal. Of course we still had a chance to score a game-winning touchdown on this kick return, but unfortunately we didn't do that, so we lost our first game of the season. This meant that we would end up being the 23rd team ranked in the nation, And this is Drake Maye's stats as it stands right now. Thank you guys so much for watching part 1. See you guys and bye!